Question everything, for the truth should not be televised. And that's for sure. So with that, oh man, that Trump shooting, man, that's crazy, man. That's a crazy situation, man. They trying to say the shooter himself, crook. Nobody knows what led him to that reality, they saying. Certain places anyways. But I say, man, this BlackRock organization that they saying that he was linked to, connected to, in a commercial with, allegedly, is a company that deals with all sorts of foreign policies, deal with the political outlook of the American citizens, deal with one of the greatest financial businesses on the planet. This is where he worked at. Go figure. So he wasn't a nobody, this crook. What is his name? Thomas Crook. He wasn't a nobody. He worked somewhere that was very, very, very powerful. BlackRock is a very, very powerful organization or company. What do you know about BlackRock? And the BlackRock CEO, they're talking about him now. It's highly interesting, right? That somebody that's supposed to be a nobody, that came out of nowhere, 20 years old, is working for an organization that has its hands in all sorts of political reality, all sorts of financial realities. That's interesting. Because it's like, is it any connections there? Any real ties there to anybody that might not like Trump? Right? Him coming into to trying to get into office, do that organization, BlackRock, have any political or financial beef with Trump? Well, these are good questions, especially with a guy coming from an organization that has that much power, and then he trying to delete a person that is trying to come into great power and already had great power. How did that work? And did it clash with BlackRock? On the thought that if Trump become president, that his policies might affect BlackRock in some form or some fashion? Could that be a possibility? I don't know. But these things that we need to think about, because we can't get no information from the actual crook, because he's gone now, right? He's gone. They made sure they took him all the way out. So now that we here, we only can go through the investigation and try to figure out what was the real motive behind this reality that took place that led to the situation with Trump. Or was we going to allow them to isolate it to just that young man, 20 years old? He figured out how to do all this by himself. It was so easy to where he could just go down the street, purchase his thing, and then just go to the nearest open roof. And nobody, nowhere, that was a part of the secret society or secret services was able to pinpoint him and see that he was in a open position to be able to do what he did. Nobody was able to be on top of that before it took place. That's how easy it is to get into a position to do what he did. Right? That's what they're saying. Come on, guys. 20-year-old just go cop a thing, and then boom, he can just make that happen with no problem. No real planning, no real backing, no nothing. Well, I don't know, man. I think it's real fishy, real shady. If we think that that young man did this and plotted this out by himself. But who am I? Because I just don't get it. And I just don't understand it. But that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.